Are we still muted? Are we still muted? Are we? I did a good. Oh god. Oh god. It's all going wrong. Okay, we should be okay now. We okay? We're good. We're good. Okay. No, that was my fault. I'm not even gonna blame Streamlabs for that. That was me. But yeah. Okay. Look. Let's do that intro again. Okay. Here we go. Good morning, gamers. Welcome everybody. Welcome to today's stream. How we all doing? How we all doing? How was everyone's week? How's the move going? It can be really stressful for Magic Lottie.
That's right.
So I guess that's the first thing I want to talk about this stream. This is going to be the final gamer stream in this apartment. This is the last time we're going to be streaming from here. And we are moving next Tuesday. And that's it. We are done. And I am feeling all kinds of emotion. It's weird. I've been in this apartment for 11 years. When I moved into this apartment, I was a boy who worked in the animation industry. And now I am a thing that is a YouTuber. And that is so fucking weird, you know? New house stream next week. Yeah, like literally new house stream next week. It might be me on my phone showing you guys my new house, because I don't know if anything is going to work, you know? But yeah, we will be streaming probably, this time next week. It's going to be a temp setup. It's going to be messy. We'll see. So we'll see. I've moved a bunch of times. I know the deal, and I am not too worried about the move. The last couple of weeks have been the most fucking insanely stressful. Like trying to do the move alongside getting the new script ready, alongside getting the new merch run ready, alongside a million other fucking things has just been, but yeah, I'm feeling all kinds of emotional. It's just, I wasn't even a YouTuber when I came into this apartment, you know? Like, I've only really been a streamer for like the last year. It is insane to think about how much my life changed in this apartment, and right now I kind of hate it because the entire apartment is just in shit and everything looks like garbage because there's just boxes everywhere. The kitchen table is covered with anime figures. I own like 3 Supersonico figures. How the fuck did that happen? And I've been really stressed and not sleeping super great, and this morning I woke up and my back was fucked because that's what happens when I get real stressed. So I kind of just tried to chill out of it today. I was like, will I stream? And then I was like, oh, no, I want to do one last stream from the apartment. Like, we've shared some good times here, haven't we, folks? Oh, I went to AEW All In. I was there live in London, and let me tell you, that was one of the... Okay, there's a certain bias here because I was there live. That is one of the best pay-per-views I've ever experienced. It was fucking incredible. Swerve versus Danielson was amazing. For those of you who aren't familiar, this was basically the new hot champion of AEW going up against Bryan Danielson, who's like this grizzled vet who's never won the AEW world title, and this was his last chance. And it was fucking excellent. It was so good. There was a moment where Bryan Danielson hit Swerve Strickland with his finisher, and Swerve straight up fucking... He gets up, doesn't hurt at all, it just goes... Fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. It was so good. Excellent points from Guatemalan Flash here. Danielson is willing to traumatize his kids for the love of the game, and that's why he's the GOAT. I agree. And it was so good. It was so good. I actually went there with a character some of you may be familiar. Editor Foxcade. Or as he's known outside these streams, Foxcade. I've been trying to think how to address this because I feel like Foxcade's presence in the Final Gamer community has taken on a certain malignant overtone that I don't love. Unfortunately, I can't really kayfabe it. We had a wonderful time. We had such a good time, me and Fox. We shared a hotel in London for 2 nights, and then he came back to Ireland and we hung out for a couple of days. And it was so much fucking fun. It was so awesome to hang out with him, like, properly. And we just had a great time. We went to see a certain movie that I can't talk about right now, but I will soon. And we also... Check this shit. We got to go to training together. Me. So, okay. This is the final gamer. This is Foxcade. And this is Gabrielle, my BJJ instructor. It was awesome. It was so, so good. A lot of people see this and they're like, John, are you really sure? No. Gabrielle and Foxcade are just really tall. Why the black gi? Because it's fucking cool, bro. But it was so, so much fun. It was like, it was just me. I booked us in for like a private lesson with Gabrielle. And like, we both got to roll with Gabrielle. And me and Foxcade got to fight. Foxcade got to live out the fantasy of so many Bleach YouTubers and actually fight me. Who won? Okay. I knew we were gonna... Look, I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 5 years. I'm pretty trained in the old grappling, but I think Foxcade did really well. He really, like... Foxcade boxes, and you could tell he boxes because he never lost his cool, even when he was put under a lot of pressure, and I think that's really fucking impressive. But it was awesome. It was so much fun to hang out. He tapped you, didn't he? No. Look, okay, it's not fair to bring Fox to training and then be like, I tapped him X number of times. Of course I fucking did. He's never like done it before. And that's just what's going to happen. But he was still, like, good. Like, he was impressive. And he kept fighting the whole time. You know? And so, that's... I respect the shit out of that. Like, Fox is legit. I bet Fox is a mean fucking boxer. And, like, it's the same thing. If I stepped in a boxing ring with Fox, he would light me up. He would fucking destroy me. Because, like, he's a big, strong dude, first of all. But he's also, like, an experienced boxer. So... On the ground, I have the advantage, but like in a boxing ring, Fox will annihilate me, and perhaps at some point we will get to see that. The Foxcade edit of this section will be good, it sure will. Boxcade. The main thing was, it was just fucking awesome to hang out with him. It was like really, because like whenever me and Foxcade hang out, it was you know, it's at a con and it's really hectic. I remember at MagFest last year. We went downstairs for a drink, but like the moment we went downstairs, it was just pretty much like fans immediately like just surrounded, which is lovely, which is cool, which I always appreciate. But it's like that is what kind of any kind of public hangout is in a con, and so it can be kind of hard to get like one-on-one time with people. But this was like so nice, and we just had a blast. Didn't you also have a great time at a strip club with him? Look, we're not talking about that. Now, chat. Before we move on, before we start the game, which I promise is going to happen soon, there's one little thing we got to get through. That's right, chat. It's time for Fan Art Corner. This first one is from Bongus Dongus, and Bongus Dongus is kind of a legend among the Eyepatch Wolf Discord for their absolutely incredible amount of Eyepatch Wolves fan art, and I love the shit out of it. I think they do a wonderful job, and this is a really nice piece of fan art for our character Wolf. This one is from Hedgie Buns, and what Hedgie Buns has done is that they've taken every character class that Kathy has been and fused them all into one Kathy Prime design. Really, really cute little design. This is from Shardik, and Shardik has been an absolute all-star player in the Dokkajon Kingdom fan art scene. And as we can see here, they have done this absolutely incredible, monstrous depiction of Monk Kathy. And I gotta say, towards the end of the streams, this is how Monk Kathy started to feel. Horrifying and insurmountable. Really gorgeous piece of art. And as you can see, the motif of the arrow pointing down in the background as my Dokapon career plummets to nothing. This is one of my favorite pieces of art I think we've ever gotten. It's awesome. It's from Rat Bones, and it's Toxic Yuri, Gabrielle, and Kathy standing behind me with, I have this look on my face, which I have felt a lot recently. John can't stand lesbians. I love lesbians. I have so much respect for lesbians. They have so much shit to put up with. these two lesbians just got on my bad side. Enjoy Shenmue 3, John. Heart emoji. God damn. I love it so much. I love the expression on Gabrielle. She's like, that's a Gabrielle expression, alright. And Kathy, I think people have really pinned down Kathy, but what was really like exciting to see in a lot of the fan art is like Gabrielle's character taking shape more. And I just thought this was so fucking cool. It was just really, really awesome. This is me and Kathy. So this was from Chi-Chi, and Chi-Chi, art by Chi-Chi, and that's all one word, and she just sent it with a quote, I think it's a she, I'm not sure, with a quote that just says, I thought the final gamer always had a plan, and god damn. I don't know why people keep trying to make me fall in love with Kathy, but this is an image from, I guess, when I got charmed by Kathy by Special Wiener, and I mean, how could one not? You know, I mean, what chance did I stand? Right? Yeah, look, things get a little hornier from here. No one breached the horny ceiling, which I do appreciate. Eyepatch Wolf playing Dokapon Kingdom, inspiring some of the best Yuri art I've seen all year. It was not on my bingo card. That's from VCOM7418. Oh, just you wait. Okay. This one is fucking incredible. This is by Mean Pills. According to them, this is an in-universe podcast hosted by me and Kathy called Versus Wives. And it is fucking brilliant. It is. I love this so good. The expression on Kathy, the Shenmue 3, the trans flag, the lesbian flag. It's all just... wow. This is how I felt for most of that game. I just thought this was fucking great. They said that they want to do art full-time, but that they're not good at it. This person is definitely good at art. There is no way this person is not good at art. Okay, this one might be one of my favorite pieces of art we've ever gotten. I love how it expands on Toxic Yuri. This is their entire dynamic, right? Gabrielle likes to think that, like, she's above Kathy, that she's better than her, but she is weak in the knees to Kathy's plans. And it's Kathy saying, and then hit us with every field spell you've got. Yeah, sure. And this is by Nicholas de Jong. They did not leave a social media link, but I think this is fucking brilliant. I love it so much. I think it's just everything about this. This is why I love this community. The fact that, like, someone is able to bring these two Dokapon NPCs to this level, and there's this amount of subtlety, and it's so fucking good. Now, before we go on, just one more. I'm gonna need to change the music here for a second. Now, chat, this one actually got me a little emotional, okay? So prepare yourselves. It's so good. It's so good. This is from Stream Legends Plainclothes Hero, and this is my favorite thing they have ever done. This is so fucking great. I actually genuinely got a bit emotional from this piece of fan art. Like, I actually, like, oh, it's just beautiful. Like, it's so sweet and so nice. I love the expression on Gabrielle. Like, again, I love how, like, you know, much of a character there is there. She's kind of stupid, she's kind of goofed, or she's kind of goofy, kind of stupid. I love, like, kind of himbo twink Steve as well. That's awesome. Ripped Kathy, they're all wearing the Eyepatch Wolves gear. And my favorite part, my absolute favorite part, like, the drawing is fucking awesome. Everyone has their own autograph. The Final Gamer, Kathy, Gabby, and Steve. Plainclothes Hero, absolute fucking star of the show on this one. I loved this so much. It's great. It's really, really great. And I think it's a fitting end to the Dokapon saga. Yeah. Awesome, awesome work. Oh. Okay. But there's two announcements regarding Dokapon. One is going to be announced on next week's Versus Wolves podcast. And the other is that I don't need to tell you guys that we are working on a best of Dokapon. Now, we want it to be a really good video, or maybe even set of videos. And so we're going to take our time with it, and we're going to really do it right. But to all the Dokkajon Kingdom fan artists, here's what I want to do. We've received so much fan art, like of Dokapon, like dozens and dozens of pieces of fan art at this point. What I want to do is I want to take all the fan art, you know, especially like where people have illustrated moments from the stream, and I want to cut them into the best of. We're going to be working on the best of for a little bit, I'd say. So you have, if you're a fan artist and if you do want to get something in there, you can start working on it now, and we will do our best to accommodate everyone and to fit everyone in there, because I think the fan art was such a cool part of those streams, and it would be really cool to like incorporate them into an actual video. So yeah, I think that would be a ton of fun. And so if people want to do that, the best way to get fan art to me is to, if you're on the Discord, you can at me on the Discord, or send it to regular_eyepatchwolf@gmail.com. That's regular_eyepatchwolf@gmail.com. But yeah, again, I just want to say thanks to everyone who watched the Dokapon streams and everyone who sent fan art in. It really was just like, it was one of the coolest things I've ever done, and it was awesome. So yeah, that's going to be it for the moment. At least from Dokapon. But now it's time to begin what could be a new chapter in the final Gamerverse. Okay. How are the sound levels sound in chat? Are we okay? Okay. I have played about 24 hours of this. I know the game well enough to explain it to you if you don't know anything about it. I am not an expert. Like, this is a difficult game. So this is basically the intro section.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
I have beaten the first boss in this game.
We had managed to grasp a thread of connective worship that stretched across...
Proton John has made his own art buru, so maybe there's something similar for that fan art. That could be good. Yeah, I think we need to definitely have some solution where all the fan art can just go.
Who will step forward into the light?
Okay. Now there is something I want to do with this. So basically, these are all your character classes you can pick. The way I like to roll is I like to have the highwayman up front. This is a real DPS style character, real mean son of a gun, and I like to put him right up the front.
Harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
And we're gonna call him Final Gamer. So that's me. Second option.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame.
Or,
Nothing remains, save a
and this is gonna be Gabrielle. No one's allowed to say how I'm misspelling it. Then,
a sister of battle.
this is going to be
But unbowed.
Kathy. It's after Dokapon Kingdom. We have resolved our differences, and then the final space. I think which doctor? Actually, no. You know what? Maybe this is Gabrielle, and maybe this is Steve. I mean, the dark hair. Yeah, I think that works. I think it's pronounced Gabrielle. Gabriel? Okay, so it's the gang is back together. We have reunited. Let me just crack a window, chat.
The road is
Okay, so the way this game works is
You are not
you are in your cart and you are cycling along, or you are riding along, and you encounter different shit on the way. And things can go very right, things can also go very wrong.
Return welcomes you with open arms.
And so here's our first
The bulwark
encounter.
of your denial is giving way.
Okay, so we got our enemies here on the right, and we got our party on the left. This is just a tutorial fight, so like it's really easy. It's not like it's super difficult or anything. But everything is decided by our positioning. So technically, right now, the final gamer, the highwayman, is on the front line, as is this guy. We are the closest to the other party, and the further you go back, the harder that character gets to hit. So pretty much, I like to keep the highwayman up close because he has all these like heavy damage attacks. And like, watch how slick it looks when you actually attack someone in this game. So good. So fucking good. And then we have Steve next. We're going to get Steve to also attack. And one down.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
And then Gabrielle will get her. And so she has used... Gabrielle's good because she can inflict Blight, which is just poison. And then we're going to use this attack. What I like about this attack is that you can use it from the back row here, and it can hit anyone. But not only that, it gets stronger the more like weird attack power you save up. I'll show that later. I'm not playing optimally at all right now. There's like loads of tactics and stuff we can use that we will get to, but just not right now. Light on him.
Malaise, measured and steady.
And get him out of there. And we are going to use Judgment, and that should do it.
A lesson
First
taught
battle done without a
is
scratch.
lesson learned. Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
And so that's pretty much just like an intro. The game hasn't even really started yet. And this mountain is what we're heading to.
Rest tonight. Under the
You guys may notice that the art direction for this game is fucking sick. It's so good. So here we are in the inn, and we can go and we can buy stuff. I like this thing, the pygmy pill skin. It's basically a little snake that for some reason gives you like 10% healing. Oh. We'll buy some healing items. We'll buy some items to keep us from going insane. Oh, some playing cards. That's cool. I'll show them in a sec. 4% positive relationship chance. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so in this game, your party can like form relationships with each other. And this stagecoach item, the leaf suspension, basically means that your cart doesn't wobble around as much, which will make people have a nicer time, and I think that's worth it. Okay, and we can also get some food as well. Fuck it, yeah.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
So now it's basically we're leveling up our skills. I really like this skill called Duelist's Advance. And what that does is that if the highwayman is at the back, is like further behind, he can come forward and do some really cool shit. I will show that in a little bit. And then I also like to level up a healing thing as well. Yeah, take that one. But then you can also change people's paths. I like to change it to this because it's kind of counter-based and it's kind of interesting. I like to go with Arsonist because I like to set people on fire. And I don't really like either of those skills, so we're just going to leave them as they are for the moment. And then
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
And then we just pick our route. And I think... Oh, Okay, we're gonna go to for the Foter, I think it's called. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
And now we can use our I know this is a lot here, but trust me, this is going to be really cool. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use our playing cards. And what our playing cards do is that our party will play cards and they will get better relationships with each other. So you can see the little relationship points popping up. And then we're also going to make them eat. And this is going to raise their health by 10%. And I think that's it. How fucking cool does that look? Fetter. The fetter. Okay, cool. Now I just need to do...
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Okay, so we just want to equip our... So... You'll have to bear with me here because I'm used to playing this on Steam Deck. There we go. So... Just gotta equip everyone with their... Oh, that's a good one. They have a heal as well. I don't know that we need a third heal, though. So I'm going to leave them as offensive based. Okay, with this, I tend to not go for this. But I do really like when they can... Maybe not that, but this. And with this, turn that to that. And I'm not explaining this because it's boring, but we will... This will become interesting. I promise. And we're not going to have that. We're going to keep that. Keep them super flexible. And that's going to do it. I think we are now ready to continue onward. Okay. So this place is really interesting because we are basically riding through the most fucking horrible cornfield crime monster area you can imagine. And I love the enemy designs here. They are absolutely incredible. It's basically like some horrible food drove people to madness and they got all like they turned into giant mouths and all this stuff, and it's so good. So I just realized that this is the continuity with Dokapon. Does that mean that a Lovecraftian abomination attacked Dokapon Kingdom? Couldn't you give Kathy a bit of time to celebrate this? No, I could not. And so what the Watchtower does is lets us scout and see what's coming up. Okay, here we go. Oh, these guys are so fucking annoying. Okay, so basically, we can't attack any of these guys until we get rid of this thing, which is really irritating. But one thing Gabrielle can do that I really, really like is that Gabrielle can inflict burn on everybody. She can also make the people in the back go blind, and that could be a good move because they're going to be annoying, so I'm going to blind them. Perfect, that worked. So see the way he's at front, so he's getting attacked more. So this is where I like to use point blank shot. Boom. And then we're also going to attack it with a searing strike. We have to take out this thing as soon as possible, and inflicting burn on it is like a really good way to do that. So right now, this is going okay. I'm going to use Consecration of Fortitude. What this does is basically every turn or so, I get more and more defense, so it's a really good thing to put on like the front person. I'm also stacking burn on this thing, so every time it's getting more and more. So what I love about that Duelist Advance is it gives us 2 of these Riptos tokens, and what they do is if someone attacks the Highwayman now, he's going to counter them, or at least he has like a good chance to counter them. Okay, we're gonna inflict. Gonna use heal. Oh, I love that! I love the counter so much! And because we made him a counter class, he's also inflicting bleed every time he gets countered. Keep that, keep the health up. Okay, so the way Kathy works is that with Kathy, every turn she gets these little tokens. And right now she has 2, which you can see because there's one here and then a little white dot under her. Those tokens affect her moves. So with this move, we can see if she has 2 of them, she does double damage. So Kathy is basically a nuke. I don't want to use it yet because I'm going to smash this thing first. Although, okay, let's attack this guy. That did okay damage. Now I'm going to use point blank shot. That.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
And attack this person. Okay, his health is getting quite low, but that's okay. We're ready for this. And so now we've stacked Burn and Blight on top of them. That's a really good position to be in. And we're going to use Duelist Advance because we want to start countering people again. He also gets a token for dodging, so now he has a 50% chance to dodge, which is like really, really handy. Okay, let's drag this guy to the front. So he died because of his status effects. And we're going to heal him.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
She's hitting pretty low. Usually she hits harder than that. We're going to use Duelist Advance again. Stack up those tokens. So now he's got a bunch of dodge tokens and a bunch of counter tokens. So if he gets attacked, he'll probably dodge it and he will counter, which is just... that's the shit we want. Nice. So this dude's basically dead. He has 1 HP left and he's on fire. So his next turn he's just gonna die. Or we can just nudge him to death.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
And that's a fight. That is a simple fight. That one went really well, was very easy. They will not always go like that. This game is like Fear and Hunger in that things can go wrong very, very quickly. And the way they keep going wrong for me is my party keeps going insane and hating each other.
Remembered horrors of their past.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is a Well of Remembrance, and you can, or Shrine of Reflection, and you can basically see a character's past. Let's go for the Highwayman. Highway robbery.
Highway robbery.
So he escaped. So his past so far has been he escaped from jail and has basically pulled into doing one more big score. Okay, watch how fucking cool this
The
is.
stagecoach arrived.
So this is basically like a puzzle battle, and I have to figure out how to do this. It's not like a traditional battle. The rules work differently. So we have 2 guards and a coach, and I am meant to, I think, jump out from behind these trees, attack the guards, and rob the coach. And so we have Duelist Advance, which is that move I like. And so we're gonna run out. We're gonna bam. Oh shit! We got a critical. Nice. He's down. And so now we have dodge chance and this guy. And so reinforcements are coming out of the coach into the bushes. No, I think I want to keep attacking. reinforcements. Okay, so what happens if we go back into the bushes? Oh, so now we're stealthed and they can't attack us. And now they're being like, come out, motherfucker! That's, like, I love this shit. I love this kind of, like, puzzle element of it. So if we come out and attack and do the death blow... Okay, so I think what we need to do to be victorious here is to keep ducking back into the bushes so they can't attack us. So now we're hiding in the bushes again. And they're trying to find us. And then we jump back out. Stab them! But I could do a blasted shot. So they're just gonna keep coming. So I think what I gotta do is I'm gonna use a blasted shot on the stagecoach. Right, okay, we gotta take out the stagecoach. This is getting tricky. So I'm gonna hide in the bushes. And now the stagecoach is armoring them, so we have to take out that stagecoach. But we can't. Okay, this is tricky. This is tricky. Dodge! Nice. Okay. Retreat to the bushes. And attack again. So now we have dodge. Hopefully we can dodge. Okay, good, good. He's gonna attack though. Oh, it's getting tight. I don't know if I can do this. But I need to hit that. I think we might be going down. I think we're gonna fail this. I don't think I copped on to what I needed to do soon enough. Okay, we got one of them. That's good. And he missed, which means we can now land a pistol strike. Oh, that was a lot of damage. One more pistol strike and we could take it. Okay, back into the bushes. Okay, if we can rush forward and we can kill this guy, we might stand a chance. Good, okay. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, if he misses here, we're golden. If he hits, he's gonna kill us, I think. This is scary. I'm scared. Okay, pistol shot chance. Oh, it's still alive. Okay, dodge. And now hide again. This is right down to the wire. Okay, so we can see the turn order up here, which means I'm next. This guy is after me, then I'm next again. So I think the best thing to do here is to use Duelist Advance, rush out, stab this guy, kill this motherfucker, and then immediately with my next turn, attack the stagecoach again. We might be able to pull this off. Yes! He's down! Which means pistol, stagecoach. Stagecoach is dead! Yes! Oh! That was so satisfying.
Exceptional lethality. But his grim satisfaction.
Final gamer always has a plan.
Short-lived.
Group shot. it's okay. And so now we know that that's something that happened like the Highwayman in his past. Really, really cool. And we got a new move out of it. See, we just got a little random heal there. And basically there, we ran into a patch of darkness. And if we run into too many of them, bad things happen. Oh shit! An alchemist cache. So we basically just found a big treasure chest. Oh, nice. Medical gear. Yes, that is what we want. Poison ring. Noxious item is equipped. This is all good. Nothing game-changing for the moment, but still good. Demi-Ogre. Love how these games look. Really knocked it out of the park. Couldn't agree more. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. God, this game looks cool. It's like a 10 in art direction. It looks so good. So this is basically a shop. Can't really afford too much because we spent a lot in the inn. I'll go for the playing cards because I really want to try and keep my party happy. Okay, cool.
An elementary problem.
Okay.
Is it not?
So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go to a lair because I want to show you guys what bosses in this look like. This boss is probably going to kill me, but I think it's worth seeing. How do you feel about controlling the wagon? I don't think it's the strongest part of this game. It's not a game breaker either. So now we enter the Harvest House. And when I talk about the enemies being sick here, look at this shit. It looks so good. So, I think I'm going to make my usual opening gambit and blind the people in the back. And I'm going to move forward with Duelist Advance. Boom, hit him for that. Get those Riptos going. And with her, we're going to use Consecration of Faith because we want to guard our number one. And then with this, how is he already on fire? Runaway Steve doesn't do a lot of damage, but he inflicts... Excellent, that's good stuff. But he inflicts burn on every hit, which is really handy. Okay, things are going our way so far. Things are really going our way so far. We're going to give him a drink because he's starting to get a bit stressed. And we're going to use Wicked Slice, which is just kind of his basic attack. And let's use Blight and get rid of this thing. Nice! Okay, good stuff.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
And now she has 2 conviction tokens, which she builds up every turn. We can now use this nuke of an attack. And with a little luck, it's not doing that much damage. I'm going to attack this girl. He's getting stressed, so we're going to give him that, cure his horror, and we're going to attack this body and get it out of the way. And what I really like about about Steve is that Steve can pull people closer to you. Sometimes see, there we go. Now that means he's in range of all like our close range shit. And it's really handy. Let's give him a blast of judgment. But now he just did the same to Gabrielle. He pulled Gabrielle closer, which is not good for Gabrielle. And I think we should be able to take this guy out in a turn or two. We're going to blast him with judgments. And blast him. There we go. So that's the first like layer of this dungeon done. This like little mini dungeon. And so this is what we get And we basically get the same reward next time if we win again. I think we can win again, so we're going to advance. Can characters become addicted to drugs like they can in Funger? I think they can in the first game. I don't get it hasn't happened in this one yet. Sorry for a lot of questions, John. That's okay, Great Zealous. How is this game on Steam Deck? It's good. I would recommend learning to play this game on PC and then going to Steam Deck, because there's a lot of like mousing over things and seeing what they do, and sometimes the screen real estate on Steam Deck is really difficult to manage. So yeah, I think if you can play this game on desktop, it's a lot easier to learn to play than on Steam Deck. That said, I did learn to play it on Steam Deck and it was fine, so you can do it. Let's see if we can take this guy out as soon as possible. Oh yeah, so he has a burn token and a blight to... Oh shit, that was bad. So hopefully he just dies next turn. I don't think we should need to do any more damage to him. Yeah, he's dead next turn for sure. So we're just going to start on his buddy. Larval Soup. I hate those guys.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Goat's dead! Goat's dead! Good, good, good.
The work continues.
Okay, we're going to attack this guy because he doesn't have a lot of HP.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
We're not going to kill him next turn. So what we might actually do instead is cast Blind on the back row. Nice. Okay, we blinded them both. Still hit. Damn it. Damn it.
Agony by accumulation.
And we're going to use our hook and pull him closer. There we go. But I might just keep attacking. Actually, I'm going to heal. The reason I'm healing is I don't think he's going to die this turn, but the boss is going to be next turn, and I want to be ready. Nice! Oh, I love counters.
What lurks in the beyond.
Let's go to heal. Sometimes when you heal people as well, your party members gain relationship points. Okay, that went really well as well. So if you'll notice, the loot for the next fight is way, way more, and that's because the next battle is a really fucked up boss. So if you want to see things actually going wrong in this game, it's probably going to be here. Look at that nightmare.
Pity those with a place at the table.
So I think Harvest Child's Plague Eater. So So it has food here. So we might want to concentrate on destroying the food, or we might just want to attack it directly. I think we might be able to stack enough raw damage on this thing just to take him out, but I'm nervous. There's the gross baby. So I think what I'm going to do is attack the food, because I think it uses the food. You have to focus on the child, the morsels are bait. Okay, Mark Jones, okay, I hear you. Maybe I'll do that. Get those counters going. I am going to cast... So Magnesium Rain does no damage, but it burns everything, which I think could be what we're looking for here. Nice! Okay, burn on everything. And we're gonna try and blind the baby as well. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Okay, the baby has devoured some of the food and has moved forward and is now attacking. So far, we're okay. So far, we're okay. But it's not great. So, because it's now first in line, we can use the point-blank shot with the final gamer. This does a lot of damage. It has 10% attack. This is a pretty good call, but we might just want to try and stack some bleeding on it. I think we're going to stack some bleeding on it. Yes, okay, we got it. So now it's on fire and bleeding, so it's taking damage every turn it takes. This is the position we want it in. Now, if we can get Blight going as well, we are in the money, my friends. So we're going to hit it with a Toxic Bottle. Critical. And it has Blight. Okay, now it's taking serious damage every turn. It's taking about 10 damage. That is exactly what we want. We're going to use Consecration of Fortitude to keep our defenses up. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, it's doing big damage. It's also inflicted hunger on the Highwayman. That's really bad, because what that means is now he's going to eat the food, I think. Let's set the baby on fire. Baby's on fire! Baby's on fire! And poisoned and bleeding. Okay, so now, because he has the hunger inflicted, he can only feed. And he wants to eat the food. And we have no choice but to let him. And he gets a debuff from eating the food. That's fucked up. Okay, we got a dodge. That's good. Do we want to heal? Or do we want to keep stacking the... I think I want to keep stacking the Blight. Okay. And I think... Oh shit, she can't heal. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a mistake. Sell forward. Okay, I want the runaway to be pulled forward because I want Kathy to go back. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, it's still taking a lot of damage. Oh, it's attacking the Highwayman. Okay, the Highwayman, his health is going down, and he's starting to freak out because he's like, no, no, this giant baby is eating me. Okay, he's on death's door. This is bad. Really bad. So basically, when your HP hits 0, you enter death's door state. One more good attack will finish him. Now, thankfully, it's his turn, and we can just do wait, which means he's going to heal 20%, and it's going to pull him out of death's door. So he can take 2 more hits now. But that meant he didn't get to attack at all, which is bad for us. Okay, mouth-watering aroma. He's been inflicted with hunger. Steve is also inflicted with hunger. This is bad news. We're gonna heal.
A little help, impeccably timed.
And Steve is inflicted with hunger. He must feed. She's inflicted with hunger, but she's okay. I might use this chance to... So basically, she saved up 3 conviction tokens now, which means Kathy has just turned into a fucking nuke. So I'm gonna use that. And we got some good shit out of that. Oh. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We're under a lot of pressure. Hunger's been inflicted. Oh, we must eat. We must eat. Oh, this is bad. They have us locked down. Okay, we need to heal. We also just need to inflict something because we are not doing any damage right now. Oh, Steve's on death's door. This is bad.
And apply it judiciously.
Steve might die. Steve's bleeding, so he might die next turn unless we can heal him. We're gonna use Riptos. Okay, Plague Doctor, heal Steve. Gabrielle heals Steve. Steve's okay. Okay, this is kind of coming down to the wire, but we can get another burn in on him. Yes. Oh, Kathy's on death's door. Kathy's on death's door. Okay, we're gonna wait and we're gonna heal her. Okay, everyone is really stressed out. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. They're gonna start going insane. Oh my god! Okay, they're both on death's door. And they're both bleeding. They might just die start of the next turn. Oh god! Everyone but the final gamer is on death's door. Gabrielle's resolving. Gabrielle's freaking out! Gabrielle's losing it! We need to kill this guy ASAP. He has 5 health left. If we hit a pistol shot, it might kill him. So pistols do 3, 4, 5, or 6 damage. If we get 5 or 6, this guy's dead. Oh shit! Okay, no, now he's in death's door state. But he's not dead yet. He's not dead. Okay. We can heal or we can fight. Come on. Oh, fuck. What do we do? Okay. One more good attack should kill him. But the only thing is, like, right now, Kathy's on death's door, Gabrielle's on death's door, Steve's on death's door. If this next attack doesn't kill, we are going to lose a party member. We might lose multiple party members. I think we have to fight. Okay. Gabrielle coming in clutch with the poison bomb here. Please, please, please kill. Please kill. Yes! Oh, we did it! We actually did it! Everyone survived! Holy shit! I've never beaten that thing and everyone survived. And now the reward is we get lots of really valuable loot. That went so well. Oh! So, literally, that is the best case scenario you can hope for against a mini-boss. Like, you always die. One Dinner, thank you for the subscription. Oh. The gamer gang lives on. That's what we're going to call everybody. And now we have this bounty corpse. It's a trophy. Brilliance. So this is huge. This is going to be like a game changer for us. We have just set ourselves up really well for the rest of the run. Oh, man. Give me a sandwich. Thank you for the subscription. Distant Trinket. We can use this on the runaway. That's going to be really good. We've a bunch of currency. Each hero on round end heals 2. That's really, really good. We have gotten some insane loot out of this. Awesome. Oh, chat. Chat, can you feel it? Can you feel the hype of Fear and Hunger? Of Darkest Dungeon, excuse me.
The loathing abates.
So, okay, that's what, so with that, we didn't have to fight them. We could have run away, but the fact that we fought them and beat them means now we're in a really good position. So let's start equipping some shit here. So let's see some trinkets here. Let's equip this to the runaway. So this trinket, basically every round, it gives them a 15% chance to go invisible. So Steve has a 15% chance, which means enemies can't target them. Super handy. Each hero on round end heals 2. That's so fucking good. Let's equip this on Gabrielle, because she's in the back and not in much danger. And this is plus 15% blight. So we're going to give it to Gabrielle, because Gabrielle's all about the poison. And then we have this apply and hit if noxious item is equipped. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're going to take this item off because these two items synergize together. This is a noxious weapon, gives 25% blight, and this, apply and hit. Noxious item equipped. So basically, now Gabrielle is going to super poison people, which is what we want. And so, yeah, we'll equip this on Kathy instead. I think this is the best 3D looking 2D I've ever seen. I think if Arxis don't exist, I agree with you. Do I want to equip anything else? No. Okay, we're good. I don't know if we can equip new stagecoach items. No, I think you have to be back at the inn. Can we equip our trophy? No. Okay. We're going to upgrade our coach a lot if we get back to the inn. So let's see. How far away are we from doing that? Man, we're kind of only... we're okay. We're very low on health, though, is the only thing. But this route doesn't seem to have much... if we take the route to the left here, we're probably going to be able to heal up a fair bit. So, that's the plan. Okay, okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. This has gone well. Let's just keep going here. So if you look down the bottom, you can see the different people's health as everyone kind of slowly heals. That damages our wheels. We don't need to worry about that right now. But I wanted to take this route because there's no enemies on it, and it'll just let our party heal up after that fight.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
So this is a bunch of normies. I think we're just gonna leave them. I have no clue what the difference between a roguelike and a roguelite is. It's stupid. People get way too worked up about like categorizing games. It's not. But basically, a roguelike is like Rogue. So something that looks really like the original Rogue. And roguelite is something more general. So like your Binding of Isaac and stuff. Okay, Oblivion's Rampart. This is where we fight the cultists. Sometimes a big dude with an axe shows up when we're fighting the cultist. And he is really, really nasty. Okay, this isn't so bad. The final gamer's resolve is tested. The final gamer is resolute! So that was the final gamer nearly going insane, but they didn't. 3 health. I think we can kill it with this thing. Okay, it's gonna die. So now we're gonna start on this thing. Oh, I think these go into death's door though, so killing them is not guaranteed yet. Yeah, they go into armor break. So let's see if we can nuke her off the face of the planet. Nice. And nice. So it's probably going to enter armor break soon. Nice. It has a bunch of status effects, so it might just die in its next turn. So I'm going to use this turn to actually heal. And attack again. And done. This has gone way too smoothly. So far, Ajax Maester, it has. And we've reached the inn. Okay.
Guys, I'm just gonna grab water 1 sec. I'll back in 1 second.